I love living in my dream home. We've been here just over 3 years and I swear time has sped up since we moved in. We live just outside Canterbury on a 4.5 acre plot with 7 alpacas in the garden. For a long time, this home was a massive dream, the life we talked endlessly about living one day, and now we've made it our reality. So what next? When you've achieved something that big that you really wanted and worked hard for, what next can feel like a tough question to answer. It can feel difficult to justify why you should be entitled to anything else now you've already got so much. But whilst practicing gratitude is brilliant and powerful for your mindset, we also need to give ourselves permission to want more, to dream bigger, to have more things in your life that make your lifestyle feel amazing. So today I want to chat about 3 simple steps you can use to bring whatever you want within reach. Hi, I'm Claire, money coach and qualified financial advisor. For the last 14 years, I've been working in the financial services sector and I run a successful financial services business. I'm here to help you walk into wealth, enriched, empowered and excited. I've built my dream life and now I'm going to help you build yours. And remember, if you have any questions, to post them below, because at the end of each video I answer one viewer's question. Okay, so let's get on with today's show and those 3 key steps. Step 1, get clear on exactly what you want to achieve. The first step is always getting a crystal clear picture of what you want. We've spoken before about vision boards, but they really are a brilliant place to start. Of course, creating your vision board doesn't mean the dream home or lifestyle will magically drop into your lap. But putting one together is a great exercise to feel clearer, and it can be a powerful motivator when you look at it every day. I use Pinterest for my vision board and have it saved on the desktop on my computer and on my phone, but you can go old school with magazines or print out things and stick them onto a big piece of paper or a cork-based board if that's what works for you. It needs to be inspirational and somewhere you can see it. Number 2, put a date on it. Once you have a solid picture of what you're looking to achieve, the next step is to put a timeline on it so you know when you want to achieve it by. It's important to be realistic here. If you've got several big goals, the chances are you're not going to be able to do them all at once. Pick the one that you want to focus on first and make sure you're moving forward significantly in that plan before you start anything else. Remember that focus means follow one course until successful. I'm sure you've heard that before, but there's a whole load of truth in it, so make sure you are well on your way before you shift your focus away from that first goal onto something new. We're just getting to the last step to achieve your financial goals. You probably have some questions, so ask in the comments below. And while you're there, I would love you to share in the comments what your financial goals are. What's your dream? What do you really want? Step 3, milestones and markers. Honestly, I can't stress enough that step 3 is so important, because without the milestones and markers, you won't know if you're moving towards your goal. It will show you that you're on track, or if you're veering off course, and it will help you steer yourself back onto the route that you choose. But because each milestone is like a mini win, you can celebrate along the way and give yourself motivation to carry on. When you feel like you're making progress towards your goals, it's so much easier to stay on track and to stay focused and motivated. If you're finding these steps helpful, then please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. So let's look at how this process would work for one goal, buying your dream home. It's something loads of my clients chat to me about. Imagine it's something that you really want, all that space, light flooding in, close to amazing schools or by the sea or with a pool or whatever it looks like for you. Get a good picture of it. You spent some time on Rightmove, it's on your vision board, you know how much you need and what it's going to cost you to buy it. So if you want to bring that dream home into reach, let's see what you need to do. First, you'll need to work out how much deposit you have available. It might be from the house you're living in now that you're going to sell and release the equity to get the deposit. It might be money from savings that you're been putting away in an account, or it might be money that you've inherited or been given as a gift by someone in your family. Could even be money sat in your business that you pull out as an extra dividend. Next, you need to get clear on how much you can borrow if you're going to take a mortgage to finance your dream home. So speak to your financial advisor, someone who specialises in working with business owners, and find out how much you can borrow based on the income that you have coming through your business. It might be that you can use retained profits from your business, which is why I'd always recommend speaking to a specialist, because most high street banks won't let you use this and their advisors don't even know it's possible. It's also worth talking to your accountant at this point, even if it still feels like early days in the process. Tell them you're planning to move and ask them to make sure that your accounts accurately reflect the amount of money flowing through your business, and that your paperwork is ready promptly and up to date when you need it. Once you know how much money you can borrow and how big your deposit is, you'll know if you'll be in a position to afford that dream home. If the figures this year won't be sufficient, ask your financial advisor what your income needs to be in order to get the mortgage that you need. Then you can work backwards from there and work out what your turnover or your sales needs to be to make that level of profit to create the income you need to prove for your mortgage. It's a process, but it works really well when you understand what you're doing. It might be that it needs to be a plan for 2 years or 3 years down the line, depending on how many years accounts you've got now and what the figures actually look like. But the point is, if you don't know, you don't know, so tracking it is vital. It's about working out where you are now, where you want to get to, and then plan to get there. Time for today's Ask Claire question, which comes from Emma. Where do I put the money for my dream? Should I be saving it or investing it? The answer is it really depends on the timescales. If you're going to meet your goal within the next 5 years, then saving the money is fine. Cash holds its value and is easy to access. But if your goal is more than 5 years away, you'll usually get more growth by investing the money, usually in a suitable tax wrapper like an ISA. And your money will look like it goes up and down from day to day, but overall, on the long-term trend, you'll see an increase in value in the money. I hope this has helped you to take one step closer to that life you really want. So keep watching.